This is an overview of how to use SU's course approval software to determine Seattle University transfer credit equivalency for all of the courses you plan to take abroad. The first step for using this course approval software is to create an account. So you'll click the sign up button here and fill in all the fields, even ones that don't have a star indicating requirement. Please fill out all of the different fields. A couple things here for academic advisor, you may have multiple academic advisors, but for this purpose, you will indicate the name and email of your primary academic advisor or the one with whom you will plan your courses abroad. So, for example, if you are a political science and French major and you plan to study abroad in Senegal primarily to fulfill your French requirements, you would indicate your French advisor here, as they will be the best person to help you understand how the courses fit into your academic plan. And so they'll be the ones to sign off on your courses at the end. And then for email, please make sure to use your Seattle U email to create the account. Eventually, this system will be tied into SU's single sign-on system. And so having your SU email as that link between the two of accounts when we are able to implement that will be very important. So you'll then create an account. After you've done that, it will prompt you to go back to the login screen. And I will log in now to show you what that looks like. All right. And then when you log in, the default screen is this historically approved courses tab. This list shows courses that previous SU students have taken abroad, and it lists courses by program. And then it shows how the courses transferred to SU based on that approval. So in this case, a student took a course on the CIE program in Jordan called Arabic for the Advanced Speaker, and it transferred to SU as Arabic 321 at Seattle U. You'll notice that there are two different types of courses. There are courses that are listed as expired and courses that are listed as active. Expired courses means that the approval happened over a year ago. And so in order for you to add it to your courses, it will need to be reapproved. And so if you'd like to add an expired course to your course list, you would click view and add, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second, and it will trigger an official approval process. For active courses, these are courses that have been approved within the last year, and they were approved in a way that any student can then add them to their courses, if you are, of course, doing that program for which it was approved. So if you are doing the American College of Greece program in Athens and you need to take a course that will satisfy SU's U4 3400, you could add this course, The Art of Ancient Greece, to your course list, and it won't have to be officially approved again by the department. UCOR department has indicated that that's fine for anyone to take since it was reviewed within the last year. So I'll show you what these different processes look like to add these to your courses. And then if there are additional courses that you would like to submit that are not listed here, you can request a new course. A disclaimer about this list. This course list is not comprehensive of all courses that you can take abroad, so there will likely be a need for you to request new courses. Your program will probably have many more courses that are listed here that you might be interested in taking, as well as this list does not guarantee that a course that is listed here, so for Art of Ancient Greece, for example, it may not actually be offered during the term that you are studying at the American College of Greece. So you'll still need to cross-list with what your course listing is from your host university or program provider to determine whether it is a good thing for you to add it to your course list. So adding a new course, you can click Request New Course. It shows you what information you'll need to be able to submit the course for approval. Of course, you'll need to know information about the course itself. You'll need to know what you would like it to count as. So if you are wanting to get UCOR credit, you would be indicating that it would want to satisfy U or core. And then if there's a specific UCore class that you need to take, like UCore 3400, Humanities and Global Challenges, then you would specify that. And then you will also need a syllabus for the class so that the department chair who's reviewing the course is able to actually evaluate what the content of the course is. So you should be able to get a syllabus from your program, either download it from the program's website, or if it doesn't have a syllabus in downloadable form, you can always print that web page as a PDF to then upload into this approval request. So you'll begin once you have all of those things. You'll select your program. So let's say it's American College of Greece. We're going to take course. Let me find a class here for us to take. And then the course title, if we are looking at American College of Greece's courses, I am very interested in taking this Alexander's Legacy, the Hellenistic World course. So I'll grab that title here, and then that's the course code here. And for credits, it shows 3 semester credits. So then we can continue. And I'm interested in this counting as a university core requirement. I am planning to study abroad at American College of Greece during the fall semester, SU's fall quarter. And I'm hoping that this class can transfer as UCore 3400. And then you'll upload the syllabus here. And then you'll click Submit New Course Request. Once you've done this, that class will be added to your My Requests tab. So it'll take you directly to My Requests. These are all the classes that I have submitted to be approved. Some of them are new requests, like this class that I just submitted, Alexander's Legacy. And then some of them are re-requests. So Aspects of Greek Art in Athens is one that had been expired that I submitted for review again. And then as courses are approved by the department, so if the UCore department determines that this class can satisfy a UCore 3400, you will receive an email from the course approval system saying that the course has been approved. And at that point, the course will move from this view of requests to My Courses. These are listing all of the classes that you have been approved to take, and it will show the course title as well as what the transfer credit equivalency is at SU. So History of Ancient Greece, for example, has been approved to satisfy Humanities and Global Challenges. And then over here, if we keep looking, there are some additional fields here. Just because it has been approved by the department, there are still a couple steps for the approval to be official. So there's some disclaimers here. For example, the registrar will need to audit this to indicate what the minimum grade is that you will need to receive in that class when you take it abroad for it to be able to transfer to Seattle U. So once the registrar's office has audited and determined that minimum grade, it will be listed here, and you will also receive an email telling you that that has happened. So you can come and look at that. The majority of courses will be a C- or C as the minimum transfer credit requirement. Occasionally it's higher than that depending on what type of credit you're needing to have fulfilled within your major. And then also here it shows pending academic advisor. As you are determining your course list of the full classes that you're planning to take abroad, your academic advisor will also need to sign off saying that you've talked to them about the courses that you're planning to take abroad, and that they have advised you on how they fit into your particular needs. So for example, here, I have had multiple courses approved to fulfill Humanities and Global Challenges, but I only need to take that class one time. So my advisor would likely say, you shouldn't take both of these classes because they won't satisfy they satisfy the same requirements, so I won't receive credit if I take them both. So as you are then curating your list based on how things are approved, since both of these were approved, I determined that really I just want to take the History of Ancient Greece class. And so what you can do is you can hide the other course that you're not interested in taking, so that this My Schedule Abroad view is really just showing the classes that you are planning to take. But since you can get more courses approved than you plan to take in the inactive course section, this still shows all the classes that I have submitted. And if it changes and I'd like to put one of these back into my course list based on maybe the schedule of the other class I'm not particularly interested in anymore, then I can click show and it will move that class back to my course, my Schedule Abroad. One thing to note that anytime you add a course to your request or to my courses by adding a expired or active class or submitting a new request, that does trigger an official review process, either through the department if it's a new course or an expired course, or for your academic advisor to sign off on that class and for the registrar to audit. So we ask that you don't just go through this kind of willy-nilly and add a whole bunch of classes without doing that step of verifying that it actually is a course that you will be able to take, and a course that you're interested in taking, so that folks aren't going through the process of approving things that you're not actually planning to take. All right, and that is an overview of course approval.